How's it going, guys? Today I am going to be breaking down the UFC 285 fight card. The main event is John Jones versus Cyril Gane. I'm going to start at the bottom and go to the top because this is a pretty stacked card. Jones looks huge. He looks big. He looks like he's like 250, 255.
Jesus Christ.
That's scary. I will be live streaming this one for sure. The main card at least at 10. Start with the early prelims. I don't know anybody from the early prelims. Oh. Cameron Simon versus Mana Martinez. I remember seeing Cameron Simon. He's from South Africa. He's young, I think. Very young. He's like 22, 23 maybe. 7-0 bantamweight division. Wonder if it shows his age. No, it doesn't show his age, but I'm pretty sure he's young. 22, 23. In this one, I'm gonna go with Cameron Simon. Young, has a lot of potential. 7-0 against 10-3 Mana Martinez. I don't think I've ever seen him fight before. I don't know much about him, so maybe I'm biased, but I think Cameron Simon's gonna get it done. I think his future is gonna be very bright, just from the one fight that I've seen from him. I think it was in Orlando. It was an Orlando fight night. Next fight after that, welterweight bout, Ian Machado Gary versus Song Kenan. I've seen Ian Gary fight maybe twice. He's good. He's tall for the division. I think, 6'3". That's the tallest in the division, 6'3", other than, what's his name? Neil Magny. Neil Magny's 6'3". Who else? He just fought Randy. I forget his name. He just fought in the, I don't know. I forget. Between Ian, Randy, and Neil. They're the tallest, longest in the division. 6'3", fighting out of Ireland, 10-0. This kid has a lot of potential too. Against Song Kenan from China. He's coming off a loss, 18-6. I think Ian's gonna get it done. I think Ian's gonna win. Just because I know, again, I'm probably biased. I know Ian more, seen 2 of his fights. I would consider myself a fan. I like Ian. Song Kenan, don't know much about him. He's coming off a loss. So, we'll see. But I think Ian's gonna get it done. Alright, and then we go on to the prelims. Who do I know from here? Amanda Ribas, Viviane Araújo. I've heard of Amanda Ribas. I don't know if I've ever seen her fight. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Derek Brunson versus Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis, he's from South Africa as well. 18-2. Coming off a win against what's his name? Darren Till. Yeah. Derek Brunson. He's coming off a loss against who? Who did Derek Brunson lose to? What was his last fight? It wasn't Cannonier, right? He's had a fight before, after Cannonier. It's either the Cannonier loss or somebody else. But I think Driscus Duplessis is going to get it done. I think Derek Brunson is. I think he might be coming to the end of his career. He's 23-8. Driscus Duplessis, I think he's not super young, but I think he's still considerably young. I think Driscus Duplessis is going to get it done. Derek Brunson, he's a wrestler, right? He's more wrestling heavy, grappling heavy. Driscus Duplessis, I'm sure they're both well-rounded, but I think Driscus Duplessis is more of a striker. I might be wrong. But even that, I think Driscus Duplessis is so well-rounded that he's going to be able to prevent the takedowns from Derek Brunson and probably knock him out on the feet, I think. If not, then decision. Split. Or unanimous. Alright, next fight, Cody Garbrandt. Wow. Cody Garbrandt versus Trevin Jones. I don't know who Trevin Jones is. I know Cody. Both coming off of losses. I'm guessing Trevin Jones. He has more fights. I don't know. I never heard of Trevin Jones. I would, at first glance, I thought that Trevin Jones was a young up-and-comer. But now that I see his record, he might be a veteran as well. Because Cody is as well. They might be both veterans. I don't know. I don't know much about Trevin Jones. Cody just recently has not been. He seems he's fallen off a little bit. All respect to Cody though. Great fighter. I forget what whose last loss was to. I don't think it was Rob Font. That might have been 3 fights ago. I don't know who he lost to last time, but hasn't been looking good for Cody. I'm gonna take Trevin Jones. I think Cody's done. I think he's fighting lower ranked guys at this point. He's not even ranked. They're both not even ranked, so we'll see. And that's it for the prelims. Ooh. Main card, Bo Nickel versus Jamie Pickett. Middleweight. This is interesting. This is Bo Nickel's debut. UFC debut. And he's on the main card. Only 3-0. I think he's in his 20s, 20-something. He doesn't even... his shorts. He doesn't even have UFC shorts. He has straight-up basketball shorts. Man's about to go play hoops. Against Jamie Pickett. I don't know much about Jamie Pickett. I think I might have seen him fight once. He's coming off a loss. I don't know who he lost to. He's tall, long. I think Bo Nickel, even though it's his debut, I think he has a lot of hype around him. I think he has a lot of potential as well. I think he will be a future champion just from his wrestling background, pedigree. NCAA, I don't know if he was a champ in college. I know he was a college wrestler, and being a college wrestler is very good. Yeah, I think Bo Nickel gets it done. I think Bo Nickel gets the win. Next fight in the main card is Montez Gamrot versus Jalen Turner. Wow, Montez Gamrot, he only has 2 losses, 21-2. This guy's good. He just, his last fight was a loss against Beneil Dariush. That is not a bad loss. Beneil Dariush will be fighting for a title this year. So, think he's gonna face Islam. Actually, Beneil fights. Supposedly, the rumor is Beneil fights Charles Oliveira next. Charles Oliveira with Beneil Dariush, which is that's a good matchup, being that they're both grappling. I don't want to say heavy. Like that's their primary like skill set, even though they're both very well rounded. But that's their primary is jiu-jitsu, grappling. So that would be a good one. I think Montez Gamrot beats Jalen Turner. I think Montez Gamrot just ran into a killer in Beneil Dariush. Jalen Turner's coming off a win. I don't know against who. Jalen Turner, he's good as well. I think I've seen him fight maybe once. I know of him. Don't know him very well. But I think Montez Gamrot gets it done. Next fight. Jeff? I don't know how to say his first name. Jeff Neal? I don't want to say Jeff because it's not Jeff. It's with a G.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Yo, Rakhmonov is kind of in the welterweight division. He's like a Hamzat Chimaev. Like not a lot of people know about Shavkat Rakhmonov because he doesn't promote his fights. 16-0. This dude's a beast. From Uzbekistan. You know this dude's a killer. Rank 9. Yeah, I think Rakhmonov is gonna. I think he's gonna take Neal to the ground, grind him out, submit him. If not submission, then a unanimous decision. I don't think it's gonna be a close fight. I think Rakhmonov is gonna what's the word? Not destroy him, but I think he's gonna just completely like maul him. I think this is where Rakhmonov shoots up in the rankings and proves himself with this fight. 16-0, he'll be 17-0. It's hard to deny him at that point, especially beating somebody like Jeff Neal. But yeah, I think Rakhmonov beats Jeff Neal. And then for the co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. Okay. Valentina Shevchenko, she's coming off a win off of Tyler Santos. That was a good fight. Some people think that Tyler Santos might have won the fight, but, champ got it done. 23-3. And she's only lost to, I think, Amanda Nunes, and I forget who else she lost to. Flyweight. Both coming off of wins. I don't know who Alexa Grasso beat last time, but I think Shevchenko's going to beat Alexa Grasso. I don't know if they fought before, but I just think Valentina's way too good. I think she's going to beat Alexa Grasso decisively. And I think you got to put either Tyler Santos back in there for the rematch against Shevchenko or the new up-and-comer Erin Blanchfield. I didn't see her last fight, but I heard she's good. So yeah, I think Valentina Shevchenko beats her. And then for the main event, John Jones versus Cyril Bongaman Gan. John Jones 26-1, the only loss. John Jones has never lost to anybody, ever, in anything. I don't think. This fucking guy. The only loss he has on his record is a disqualification because of 12-6 elbows, which is stupid. I don't think that should have been a disqualification, but hey, it's on his record, 26-1. But in reality, he's undefeated. The only fights that you can say he maybe lost was maybe his last fight, Dominic Reyes, 3 years ago. Some people think that Dominic Reyes should have won the decision. Other than that, I don't really need to say too much about John Jones. You already know about him. This dude's the GOAT. Greatest mixed martial artist of all time. Hands down, in my opinion. And nobody comes close to him. People say, oh, well, Habib. Habib's the GOAT. Habib's the GOAT. What? Okay, yeah, he's what, 29-0? John Jones is 26-0. 11 title defenses. 12 maybe even title defenses at light heavyweight. And the people he's beat as well and how he beat them? Okay, Habib dominated everyone. He might be the most dominant. You know, he's never really had a close fight. But Habib only has, what, 4 title defenses to John Jones' 11 title defenses? Being the youngest UFC fighter ever at 23 years old, beating Shogun Rua, made him tap, made him give up at the end. Shogun Rua. Liado Machida, I think is his name. Rampage Jackson, Chael Sonnen, Alexander Gustafsson twice, Daniel Cormier twice. Like, come on. You can't even. But then you have Cyril Gane, 11-1, 1 loss to Francis Ngannou. See, I think John Jones is going to win because John Jones has the wrestling in his back pocket. Even though I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to use it. How I think this fight is going to go is I think they're going to strike for a little bit. I think if John gets in any sort of danger or feels like he needs to wrestle, I think he's going to wrestle, and I think he's going to get him down. I think John is just too good, too well-rounded. I think John's either going to submit him, knock him out on the feet, or win by unanimous decision. I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be competitive, but I don't think it's going to be an overly close fight. They're about the same size, just a little bit in reach and length for John, but he knows how to use it, so it's actually an advantage. But yeah, I got John. I think he's going to be heavyweight champion. If John wins, who's he fight next? I want to see Stipe. John versus Stipe. If John wins and he doesn't retire, his first title defense, Stipe Miocic. Has to be. If not Stipe Miocic, Curtis Blades. You know, that's the only. I think those are the two fighters that I think will give John the hardest fight in the heavyweight division. Is Stipe Miocic and Curtis Blades. But we'll see. That's it for the video. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Leave a comment if you have any criticisms on areas that I can improve on. Or leave a comment, something that you like that I did, so I can continue doing it. Maybe give me suggestions on content you would like to see. Maybe new content that I haven't posted yet that you would like to see. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Turn on post notifications if you want to get notified on when I post. And yeah, I will be going live at 10 o'clock. Wait, should I do prelims? Should I go live main card or prelims? Yeah, no, we'll go live for main card. I'll be live at 10 p.m. this Saturday, and I'll actually stay live this time because these are fights that I actually want to watch. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.